This is your core power yoga flow to feel your inner fire. I'm calling this the extended C2 because it is a little longer than a normal CPY class. But that only means more time to spoil your core muscles. My name is Mary Colando and let's get fiery. Let's begin in Child's Pose Balasana. Unite your big toes, travel your knees apart, slide your hands forward, drop your torso and head down into the earth. And once you have arrived, inch your finger pads a little bit more forward, simultaneously draw your shoulders back into their sockets. Actively press through the circles of your palms to use that strength to guide your hips closer to your heels. Take a generous breath into your lower abdomen, fill it up, cleansing breath out of your mouth. Once more, deep belly breath in, expand. Open mouth, exhale, release. Throughout your practice today, you have the option to engage your Ujjayi breath, your victorious breath. It helps you to become more present and also to create more heat within your body. For that, glue your lips, breathe in through your nose, and as you breathe out of your nose, charge up the muscles at the base of your throat. You're going to create a whispery sound like an oceanic wave. On your next inhale, press yourself up into tabletop. Articulate your hip bones over your knees and your shoulders on top of your wrists. We're going to do 3 micro cats and cows. They're similar to scapular push-ups. Gaze down in between your thumbs and keep your gaze right here to draw your attention and awareness toward your shoulder muscles. Inhale, micro cow, drop your belly. Float your heart forward through the gate of your arms. Loop your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, micro cat, snap your belly in, dome through your mid and upper spine, press the earth away. 2 more times. Inhale for micro cow. Open your heart. Exhale, micro cat, push the earth away. Inhale, micro cow. Exhale, micro cat. Nice. Come back into your tabletop. Inhale, tuck your toes under. Exhale, hovering table. Lift your knees off by 1 or 2 inches. Keep breathing deeply here. Your core muscles have entered the chat room. Send energy through the crown of your head forward and simultaneously draw your tailbone back. Keep breathing deeply into your core muscles. Fire up. And pull your belly a little bit more in. Also lift your weight out of your shoulder sockets. You're so strong. Take 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Sink your heels down. Lift your hips. Press down through your index fingers and the bases of your thumbs. Spiral your inner thighs back. Hollow out your belly. Spin your biceps forward and your triceps back. You have the option to paddle out your legs to warm up your hamstrings. Inhale, gaze in between your hands. Exhale, ragdoll pose, step behind your wrists. So your feet are either hip width distance or a little wider. Generously bend your knees here so you create a shelf with your thighs for your belly. Cross your arms like you would when you're waiting to pick up your favorite food at a restaurant. This type of crossing allows you to pull the weight of your torso and head closer to your mat. And maybe you want to swing from side to side. Hollow out your belly. Shift your weight a little more forward into your toes. And switch the crossing in your arms. And swing a little more. Drop your hands and plant your left palm on top of your right ankle. Microbend your left knee. Inhale, soar your heart forward. Create length in your spine and neck. Exhale, ragdoll twist. Sweep your right arm up. Pull your navel in and lengthen your torso. Take one more inhale. Exhale, guide your right palm to your left ankle. Microbend your right knee. Inhale, reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale, ragdoll twist. Swing your left hand up. Pull your navel in and feel the length in your spine and neck. Take one more inhale. Exhale, drop your left hand down. Now toe heel your feet together, either into a comfortable distance or bring your big toes to kiss. Sliver your heels. With soft knees, slowly roll yourself up into standing at attention, Samasthiti. Gather your hands in front of your heart. And you may either close your eyes or just soft gaze in front of you. In a CPY style class, usually this is the moment to set your intention for this practice. It's never mandatory to have an intention. However, if you'd like to use one and nothing comes to mind, I'm offering you the intention of connecting with your inner fire, your tapas, which also means self-discipline and austerity. It's that fiery passion that gets you to your yoga mat. So in your practice today, I invite you to guide your breath more intentionally and mindfully into your core to ignite your inner fire and your core muscles. Take a deep breath in, fill up your lungs all the way. And on your exhale, share your intention with your surroundings. Flutter your eyes open. Drop your arms down by your side. Inhale, mountain pose Tadasana. Sweep your arms up. Hold and breathe here. Anchor down through the outer and inner edges of your feet. Microbend your knees. Pull your belly button in so your hip bones are getting closer to your floating ribs. Widen your chest. Take one more deep inhale. Lengthen through your fingertips. Exhale, twist to your right with Chaturanga arms. First, twist from your core, guide your elbows into your side, create a 90-degree angle with your arms, and imagine you're pressing into the wall with your palms. Now shimmy your right hip crease forward, melt your shoulders down. Inhale, mountain pose, arms high. Exhale, twist to your left with Chaturanga arms. Spin from your core first, pin your elbows in. Again, create that 90-degree angle in your arms and actively press into that imaginary wall with your palms. Scoot your left hip crease forward, melt your shoulders down your back. Inhale, mountain arms high. Exhale, side bend with floating curtsy leg. Grab for your left wrist, lean over to your right side. Pick up your left foot and swing it behind your right and pause in mid-air. Pull your belly button in. Shimmy your left armpit back. Inhale, come back to center mountain. Exhale, side bend to your left with floating curtsy leg. Hold on to your right wrist. Curve to your left side. Peel off your right foot. Orbit it behind your left leg and pause in midair again. Snap your belly button in and up. And rock your right armpit back. Awesome. Inhale, mountain, reach high into the sky. Exhale, forward fold Uttanasana. Travel your hands toward your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Lightly place your hands on top of your shins. Send the crown of your head forward to create an L shape in your body. Loop your shoulders away from your ears. Keep breathing. Micro bend your knees. Snap your belly button in. Engage your core. Take one more inhale. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Step your feet back hip width distance. Now stack your shoulders over your wrists and levitate your hip bones to the height of your shoulders. Make space in your chest by looping your shoulders away from your ears. Amazing job. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. Pin your elbows in. Inhale, Cobra Pose, Bhujangasana. Peel off your chest. Anchor down your toenails to lift your kneecaps up and to activate your glute and quad muscles. Gaze down right below to extend your cervical spine. Option to lift off your palms off your mat by 1 or 2 inches. Keep breathing deeply into your core and into your chest. Slowly transition into snake pose Shavasana. Interlace your hands behind you. Shrug your shoulders away from your ears. Keep pressing your feet into the earth and keep lifting your heart away from your mat. Take one more deep inhale, lift your chest a little higher. Exhale, plant your hands right by your ribs. Inhale, press yourself up into high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's flow 2 times through our Sun A. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain arms high. Exhale, twist to your right with chaturanga arms. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist to your left with chaturanga arms. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side bend to your right with your floating curtsy leg. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side bend to your left with your lifted curtsy leg. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Listen up into low plank. Hug your elbows into 90-degree angle. Inhale, either high cobra, press yourself up through your palms, stack your shoulders over your wrists, or right away into upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Lift your hip bones off of your mat. Engage your core, your legs. Widen your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's flow one more time and add 2 elements. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, reach high into the sky. Exhale, twist to your right with your chaturanga arms. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist to your left with your chaturanga arms. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side bend to your right with your lifted curtsy leg. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side bend to your left with your floating curtsy leg. Inhale, mountain, listen up. Exhale, baby back bend. Go post your arms, lean back. Pause, gather the energy into your heart, gaze up. Amazing, let's keep flowing. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Now listen up again. Exhale, crow prep. Plant your hands down, squat down, and bring your knees to the outside of your triceps. We're just prepping, you can still stay on your tippy toes. Spin your biceps forward and your triceps back, bend into your elbows. Gaze 6 inches in front of your finger pads. Inhale, rock your weight a little bit more forward into your arms. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga dandasana. Step back first into high plank and lower down. Inhale, either cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, track your gaze forward. Exhale, come to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Generously bend your knees, swing your arms up, hold and breathe here. Draw your tailbone down and back toward the shoulder edge of your mat. Pull your belly button in as you open up your chest. Take a breath in. Exhale, airplane your arms, sweep your arms back. Face your palms down. Loop your shoulders down your back. Take one more breath in here. Stay for your exhale and sink a little lower. Nice. Inhale, press yourself up into mountain. Option to connect your palms and lean back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga dandasana. Your choice, your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, swing your right leg up. Exhale, bring your right knee to your left armpit. Inhale, kick your right foot back. Exhale, low lunge. Place your right foot closer to your right thumb. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Travel your hands up overhead. Hold and breathe here. Stack your left heel on top of your toes. Bend your right knee on top of your ankle or slightly behind. Scissor your inner thighs. Create length in your torso by firing up your core muscles. Take a breath in, reach up through your fingertips. Exhale, twist over to your right side. Bring your right hand back and your left hand forward. Let the twist happen from your core and melt your shoulders down. Inhale, exalted warrior. Climb your left hand up. Lightly place your right hand on top of your left leg. Square your shoulders forward. Take one more inhale, option to gaze up. Exhale, warrior two, Virabhadrasana to expand like a fireball to the front and back. Anchor down through your left foot. Deeply bend your right knee in direction of your second toe. Now bring your hands toward your hip and lightly twist your hips over to your left. Keep your hips wide and open without having your right knee buckle in. And bring your hands to your rib cage And do the same thing, twist to the left side of your space to bring awareness into your core muscles. Open up, gaze out in front of you. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten out your front leg, reach your right hand up and your left hand down. Maybe reach a little bit more back to lengthen the side of your rib cage. Exhale, low lunge. Anchor down through your left hand. Inhale, low lunge twist. Swing your right hand up. Exhale, horizon. Come onto the pinky edge of each foot. Levitate your hips as you reach your right hand back. Let your gaze follow and look at in direction of your right hand. Take one more inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick your right foot high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, fly your left leg up. Exhale, bring your left knee toward your right armpit. Inhale, swing your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your left foot closer to your left thumb. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach your arms overhead. Hold and breathe here. Articulate your right knee on top of your toes. Bend your left knee on top of your ankle slightly behind. Magnetize your inner thighs. Create length in your belly and torso by activating your strong core muscles once more. Take a breath in through your fingertips, lengthen. Exhale, twist to your left side. Bring your left hand back, reach your right hand forward. And use your core to find a twist. Shrug your shoulders down. Inhale, exalted warrior. Sweep your right hand up. Lower your left hand on top of your right leg. Square your shoulders forward. Inhale, option to gaze up. Exhale, warrior two. Expand your fiery self to the front and back. Cement down your right heel. Deeply bend your left knee in direction of your second toe. Now bring your hands to your hips and gently twist to your right side without losing that alignment where your knee is still tracking in direction of your second and third toe. Bring your hands to your rib cage and do the same thing to charge up your core muscles more. Then reach out your hands to the front and back. Gaze over your front middle finger. Inhale, reverse triangle. Lengthen your front leg. Reach your left hand up. Lower your right hand. And maybe lean back again to stretch out the muscles in your rib cage. Exhale, low lunge. Cement down through your right hand. Inhale, low lunge twist. Lift your left hand. Exhale, horizon. Come up to the outer knife edge of your feet. Rainbow your hips. Reach your left hand back and let your gaze follow your hinge. You're so strong. Take one more inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Fly your left leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's flow 2 times through our sun V. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, wander or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, mountain, press yourself up, lean back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, swing your right leg up. Exhale, bring your right knee toward your left armpit. Inhale, kick your right foot back. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open to the right side. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, low lunge. Press down through your left hand. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, horizon. Take one more inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog, kick it high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, bring your left knee toward your right armpit. Inhale, swing your left leg back. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open to the left side with your arms. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, low lunge. Press down through your right hand. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, horizon. Take one more inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog, kick your left foot up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do it again. Inhale, reach your gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, mountain, press yourself up, lean back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, extend your right leg back. Exhale, bring your right knee toward your left armpit. Inhale, swing your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. You can do it. Exhale, twist open to the right side. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, low lunge. Press down through your left hand. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, horizon. Take one more inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog, kick your right foot high. Exhale, downward facing dog. We can do it. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, bring your left knee toward your right armpit. Inhale, swing your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open up to the left side. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Make space. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, low lunge. Press down for your right hand. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, horizon. Take one more inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick your left foot up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna do one more time of our Sambi. That's our Sambi plus, because we're going to add a few elements. Let's do it. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, reach high. Exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, mountain, press yourself up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, listen up. Exhale, crow pose. Give it a moment, give it a try. Come on top of your hands, squat down. Bring your knees to the outside of your triceps. Draw your elbows in. Breathe in, charge up your core muscles. And when you exhale, lean forward. Maybe bring one or both feet up. Woo. And if you'd like to, you can either jump or step back into your high plank, into chaturanga. So let's do it together. Breathe in, shift forward. Exhale, high plank into low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, swing your right leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee towards your left armpit and hold here. Just pulse it for 4, 3, 2. You got this for 1. Inhale, kick your right foot back. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. And we're adding one more element. Exhale, warrior 3. Shift your weight into your front foot. Launch of your left foot. Reach your arms out in front of you. Dial your left hip tip down to square of your hips. Micro bend your right knee to ignite your leg muscles. Melt your shoulders away from your ears. Gaze down. Take one more inhale. Lengthen up through your left heel, all the way through your fingertips. Exhale, crescent lunge, land. Take one more inhale. We'll keep flowing. Exhale, open to the right side. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, low lunge. Press your left hand down. Inhale, low lunge twist, reach your right hand up. Exhale, horizon, and pause here for a moment. If you'd like, you can add one element. Use your finger, your peace fingers, and hook it around your right big toe. And lift your right foot up. Keep pressing your left hip up as well. Take one more inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick your right foot up. Listen up once more. Exhale, fall and start. Guide your right foot over to your left side. Lift your left arm up. Now you either keep your right foot on the floor or maybe also pulse it up, foot forward. 3, 2, you're so strong. 1. Inhale. Kick your right foot up for three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. I know, there's the other side and we can do this together. Inhale, elevate your left leg. Exhale, bring your left knee toward your right armpit and pulse it forward for 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Inhale, kick your left foot back. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, we're adding our warrior 3. Shift your weight into your front foot. Peel off your right foot. Reach your arms out in front of you. Shimmy your right hip crease lower to level out your hip bones. Micro bend your left knee to charge up your leg muscles. Gaze down, melt your shoulders away from your ears. Create a long line of energy between your right heel and your fingertips. Take one more inhale. Exhale, slowly land into your crescent lunge again. Take one more breath in. Exhale, open to your left side. Awesome. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, low lunge. Anchor down your right hand. Inhale, low lunge twist. Lift your left hand. Exhale, horizon. Now we're adding our little element again where you can hook your peace fingers around your left big toe and slowly lift up your left foot. Keep pressing your hips up. You're so strong. Take one more inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick your left foot up. Exhale, fallen star. Send your left foot over to your right side. Reach your right arm up. Now, either you leave your foot on the floor, or if you'd like to, you can pulse it up. Oops, I gotta adjust a little. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, three-legged dog, kick your left foot high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Wow, let's release some heat. Take a deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale. One more time, deep breath in. With big breath out. Exhale out, yeah. Super duper. Inhale, shift forward to high plank. Exhale, we're doing some core now. I know we didn't do enough core. This is our core section, army crawl. Bring your right knee toward your right tricep and your left knee to your left tricep. Stabilize your hip bones. Exhale as you bring your knee forward to your tricep. Stack your shoulders over your hands and gaze down. Let's do 4 more. 3. Yes, we can do this together. 2 more. Woohoo! And 1. And slowly lower down to your belly and arrive in a sphinx. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Loop your shoulders down your back. Soften your leg muscles, your core. Broaden your collarbones and gaze out in front of you. Catch your breath. Take a moment until we do a little bit more core. But that's what we want. We want to fire up our inner core today and ignite that fire within ourselves. Our tapas. Awesome. One more breath in. One more breath out. Press yourself up and come down to your back. And find legs up the wall. Ankles are over your hip bones. And reach your right hand toward your left tippy toes and your left hand toward your right tippy toes. Exhale as you reach up. Peel your shoulders off of your mat. Go up with intention, like there's something really important you want to reach, and it's up above your feet. Let's do a few more. You got this. Your core muscles will thank you. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in for a moment. And then find your legs up the wall again. Interlace your hands behind you. We're doing yogi bicycle with extended legs. Breathe in, lift up your chest, lengthen up first, elbows wide. Exhale, twist to your right, lower your left leg. Center, twist, center. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Lift your shoulders off of your mat and let your heart reach your leg rather than your elbows. Flex your toes, and you can always bend your knees. And let's do 4 more here. 3 on each side. Woohoo! 2 and 1 more on each side. Squeeze your knees in once more. Reverse table your legs so your shins are parallel. And find your chaturanga arms, the ones you've done a few times now. Lift up your chest, inhale. On your exhale, find an isometric hold in your twist. Reach for your right thigh with your arms. We're just holding here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, come back to center. And breathe out, twist to your left. Reach for your left thigh with your arms. Keep your 90-degree angle. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Squeeze in once more. Lengthen out your body. And meet me back in downward facing dog. Amazing job. By the way, super amazing. Inhale, fly your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your right foot in between your palms, right in the middle. Angle down your left heel, prepping for warrior 1. You can either stay on this tighter rope where you have a heel to heel alignment, or walk your right foot a little bit more over for more stability. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Sweep your arms up overhead, hold and breathe here. Drive your left heel down to charge up your left leg. Deeply bend your right knee. Simultaneously draw your right hip crease back and your left hip crease forward. Inhale, lengthen up all 4 sides of your torso and your finger pads. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your lower back. Inhale, puff up your chest, pull your grip down. Exhale, humble warrior, bow deeply in gratitude. Release the crown of your head. Press your palms into the sky. Firm your right outer thigh in. Inhale, lift your palms a little higher. Exhale, release your hands down. Big transition. Shift your weight into your front foot. Peel off your left foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Fly your left leg and your arms high. Exhale, standing figure 4. Unite your palms in front of your heart. Park your left foot on top of your right thigh. You may stay here or take a deeper seat. Flex your left toes. Draw your navel in and up as you open and widen your collarbones. Now use your peace fingers on your right hand to hook them around your left big toe. Inhale, revolved hand to big toe pose. Kick your left foot forward, reach your left hand back. Press through your right foot to create length in your body. Imagine there's a string attached to the crown of your head, lifting you a little higher. Electrify your core muscles. Take 1 more inhale. Exhale, Eagle Pose, Garudasana. Swing your left leg around your right leg, either for kickstand, single, or double bind. Sweep your left arm underneath your right. Glue your wrists and palms together, or bag yourself. Beam your hip bones forward. Elevate your elbows to the height of your shoulders. Take one more breath in, gaze out. Stay for your exhale, sink a little lower. Inhale, chair pose, unravel your legs and arms. Exhale, gather your hands in front of your heart. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, prayer twist to your right. Twist your torso to your right. Option to hook your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Lower your tailbone so your heart is above your hip bones. Gaze down if your left knee wants to come forward, bring it back in. Take one more inhale. Exhale, side crow. Now this is the peak posture of this class. You can give it a go, or maybe you have a different inversion in mind, or just take a minute here to breathe and pause. For side crow, plant your hands underneath your shoulders, draw your elbows in, create a shelf for your legs on your arms. Take a breath in. Exhale, pull your belly button in, charge up your core muscles, and slowly shift your weight over onto your arms. Gaze down, and when you're ready, you can peel off your feet. You're not gonna fall far, I promise you. Just give it a go. Whoops. And once you're done, slowly come back into inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Come into hop style, hands to feet pose, Padahastasana. For that, either bring your hands behind your calves or cup your heels with your hands. Put your thumbs on the outside and your fingers on the inside. Wrap your arms around your legs. Inhale, levitate your hip bones. Exhale, fold a little bit more into this pose. Feel the connection between your thighs and belly. And breathe. And slowly release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot back. Come into lizard, where you bring your left and right hand to the inside of your right foot. You may stay here or try out the bound lizard. Travel your right hand underneath your right leg. Then bring your left hand behind your back. Interlace your hands here. You can also use a strap or towel. Reach your heart forward as you firm your right outer thigh in. Gaze down. Take 2 cycles of breath here. And take one more deep inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your hands down. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Kick your right foot up. Exhale, high to low plank chaturanga. Option for Ekapada, where you keep your right foot lifted. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Inhale, extend your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Place your left foot in between your hands. Cement your right heel down. Again, you can stay on your tighter rope or walk your left foot a little bit more over. Inhale, warrior 1. Climb your arms up into the sky. Hold here. Actively press your right heel down to firm up your right leg. Deeply bend your left knee. Simultaneously shimmy your left hip crease back and your right hip crease forward. Take a breath in. Lengthen all sides of your torso and your hands up. Exhale, interlace. This time, the one interlace you never do, so the other side. Breathe in. top of your chest, pull your grip down. Exhale, humble warrior. Bow forward with intention. Lower down the top of your head. Sweep your palms up into the sky. Firm your left outer thigh in. Inhale, press your hands a little higher. Exhale, drop your hands down. Big transition again. Root down through your left foot, launch off your right foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Send your right leg up and your arms. Exhale, standing figure four. Find your prayer grip in front of your heart. Rest your right foot on top of your left thigh. Either stay here or take a deeper seat. Flex your right toes. Charge up your core muscles. Roll your shoulders down your back to open your heart. Beautiful. This time use these fingers on your left hand. Hook them around your right foot. Inhale, revolve. Hand to big toe. Kick your right foot forward and your right hand back. Keep breathing here. Press actively down through your left leg to create length in your body. Imagine there's that string attached to the top of your head, pulling you even higher. And kindle your core muscles. You're so strong. Take one more inhale. Exhale, ego pose. Loop your right leg around your left leg, either for kickstand, single or double bind. Now fly your right arm underneath your left. Reconnect your palms and wrists or bag yourself. Level out your hip bones. Lift your elbows a little higher to the height of your shoulders. Take one more inhale, gaze out in front of you. One more exhale, maybe sink a little lower. Inhale, chair pose. Unravel your legs and arms once more. Exhale, reunite your palms in front of your heart. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, prayer twist to your left. Twist from your core first. An optional, hook your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Lower your tailbone toward the shoulder edge of your mat to elevate your heart so it's above your hip bones. Gaze down and see if your right knee wants to come forward. Bring it back in. Amazing. Take one more inhale. Exhale, side crow. And here, again, you have the option to go for this one or a different version, or just breathe. For side crow, plant your hands underneath your shoulders once again. Orbit your biceps forwards and your triceps back. And then breathe in. Activate your core muscles. Exhale, shift your weight forward. Gaze down. And just trust you're not gonna fall far. If you do, lift your feet off of your mat. You're so strong, you got this. Woo! And slowly inhale, chair pose, come back up. Exhale, fold again. Walk your feet a little bit wider than hip width distance, toes out, heels in. And come into a vertical frog, Malasana. Lower your tailbone. Elevate your heart. You can always use a block underneath your sit bones. Press your palms together to push your elbows into the inside of your legs and your legs to the inside of the legs into your elbows. Keep reaching your heart up and just breathe here for a moment. Take one more inhale. Exhale, fold, lift your hips up. Bring your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot back and transition into lizard. Plant your left and right hand to the inside of your left foot. You may stay here or find your bound lizard again. We bring your left hand underneath your right leg and reach with your right hand behind your back to find that connection. Option is a strap or towel. Send the crown of your head forward as you firm your left leg in. Stay for 2 cycles of breath here. And take one more deep inhale. Exhale, low lunge, plant your hands down. Inhale, three-legged dog, kick your left foot high. Exhale, your last Chaturanga Dandasana option for Ekapadare. Keep your left leg lifted. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, fly your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon Ekapada Raja Kapotasana. Guide your right knee behind your right wrist. Scoot your right shin forward. You have the option for supine figure 4 on your back instead. Gaze over your right shoulder to see if your left toes are pointing back and to level out your hip bones. Inhale, elevate your sternum, loop your shoulders down your back. Exhale, you may stay here or option sleeping pigeon. Either bring your forehead on top of your fists on a towel or all the way down to your mat and breathe. Inhale, crawl yourself back up, tuck your left toes under, swing your right leg back, shake it out. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, elevate your left leg. Exhale, half pigeon, travel your left knee behind your left wrist. Scoot your left shin forward. Again, you have the option for supine figure 4 on your back instead. Now look over your left shoulder to see if your right toes are pointed back. Also to square off your hip bones. Breathe in. Open up your heart, roll your shoulders down. Option to stay here or exhale. Come into sleeping pigeon again. Lower your forehead to wherever you had it before to balance out your practice and breathe. Inhale, gently press yourself back up. Tuck your right toes under. Lift your left leg high, shake it up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to high plank. Exhale, lower mindfully down to your mat. Inhale, locust pose with chest expansion grip. Peel off your chest and your feet. Interlace your hands behind your back. Keep breathing, roll your shoulders down your back. Lift your heels and flex your toes to activate your legs even more. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, rest on your left cheek, arms down by your side. Drag your chin back to center. And bring your feet into your butt cheeks. Capture the outside of your feet. Magnetize your inner thighs so your knees are hip-width distance. Inhale, bow pose, Dhanurasana. Kick your feet into your hands to use that as a leverage to lift up your heart. Keep breathing here. You're so strong. Come up to the soft part of your belly. Squeeze the inside of your legs together to maintain that hip-width distance in your knees. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, lower onto your right cheek. And release your legs carefully. Option to windshield wiper your legs to release any tension in your lower back. Travel your chin back to center. Inhale, press yourself back up. Exhale, either find a seat on your heels and stay here, or for fixed firm Supta Virasana, come forward onto your knees. Open your feet like your favorite slice of cake because you've earned the piece of cake today. And lower your butt cheeks all the way down to your mat. And hug your heels into the outside of your glutes. If you feel any pinching, any pain in your knees, please come out of this pose. You have the option to stay here. Hey Tofu, and there's my assisted stretching now. Option to stay here, or no, it's been a long day of filming. Option to come down to your palms, all the way down to your elbows, or maybe option to come all the way down to your back. And please at all times be careful if you feel any sensations, any painful sensations in your knees. Option to grab for opposite elbows. And just breathe here. Take one more inhale, one more exhale. On your next inhale, slowly press yourself up without spiraling your spine. Exhale, shake out your legs. And come into hero's pose. Connect your hands into prayer grip. I love your kisses. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, half tortoise, Ardha Krimasana. Guide your forehead and the pinky edge of your hands down to the ground at the same time. Use your strong, powered up core muscles to do this movement. Once you have arrived, keep pressing your hands into the earth to elevate your elbows. To use that strength to push your hips closer to your heels. Inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale, come onto your knees, hip width distance, and tuck your toes under. Plant your hands behind your lower back. Inhale, camel pose, Ustrasana. Lift your heart and gaze up and slowly lean back on your exhale. Keep pressing your hip bones forward so your hip bones align right above your knees. Now you may stay here with your hands on your lower back or bring them to your heels. Whatever you do, please be mindful of your lower back and bend from your upper spine, your thoracic spine. Roll shoulders down your back, lift your heart, reach your heart into the sky. Take one more deep breath in, stay for your exhale. Inhale, mindfully come back up. Exhale, find a seat on your heels and you may close your eyes just for a moment. Rest your hands on your thighs to receive energy. Take a breath in, acknowledge whatever emotions have come up. Take a breath out and let them go. Nice, let your eyes open and come down to your back. Into Apanasana. Hold on to your knees and squeeze into your chest. Oh, you know, baby girl. Now you may stay here, or if you'd like to, you can give plow pose a try. Push your palms into the earth as you swing your legs over your head. Please be very mindful of your neck. Please do not move your head to right or left. Just keep gazing up. as you slowly land your feet behind you. You also have the option for Deaf Man's Pose instead. Stack your hip bones over your shoulder sockets. At all times, please be safe in your neck. And guide your hands toward your kidneys. Then slowly come into a ball and transition down to your back into happy baby pose. Either capture your thighs, your calves, or your feet. Drag your knees toward your armpits. Lower your tailbone, your shoulders, and the back of your head down to your mat. Nice. Take one more inhale. Exhale. Swing your right leg over your left leg and lower your feet. Scoot your hips over to your right and twist over to your left with your knees. Here, you have the option to find your hand to big toe expression again to intensify this twist. You also have the option to grab your right hand, your left foot. Give it a try, just feel it out. Take one more inhale. Stay for your exhale. And slowly guide your knees back to center. And swing your left leg over your right leg. Lower your feet. Scoot your hips over to your left. And drop your knees over to your right side. Again, you have the option, let's see if I have a space enough here, to bring your right hand to your left toe and hold on to your right foot. There's a lot of adjusting I have to do right now. And breathe. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. And slowly guide your knees back to center and come into a cosmic ball. Squeeze your knees into your chest, capture and hug your legs. Take one more inhale. Flex every muscle one more time. Exhale, Shavasana, release. Lower your legs, your arms. Take up space and you may close your eyes here. And I will guide you out of this last pose shortly. For now, just breathe and rest and linger in the residue of your practice. And slowly deepen your breath. Take a deep breath in and a cleansing breath out. Enliven your fingers and your toes. Wiggle throughout your wrists and ankles. Let your head drop over to one shoulder and then the other. So take a big body stretch, reach your arms up overhead, point your toes away, inhale. And exhale, come into fetal pose, right or left side. Use your bicep as a little cushion for your head. And draw your knees in. In this pose of rebirth, check inventory. How are you feeling right now? What has shifted since the beginning of this class? And on your next inhale, gently press yourself up and come into easy seat, Sukhasana. Cross your legs, and you can still keep your eyes closed. Gather your hands in front of your heart. You've worked really hard today. Be proud of yourself for taking part in this practice, for showing up, for letting your fire, your passion hold you accountable. Guide your thumbs to your third eye center. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, you may bow forward to seal this practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in this class. I hope you had fun, and feel free to support me by subscribing to my channel, by leaving a comment, a like. Anything helps, or share my videos. I hope to see you soon again, and have a wonderful day or evening. Bye bye.
Thanks.